What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? What's going on with you on today, witchins? So I'm coming through. It feels very, very nice outside. I just recently fed my birds. So I had a story to tell from this morning, and I did not record the video, but I'm here right now to tell you guys about this story. Once again, I take what I experienced from my life and bring it to you in order for you to heal and grow and not allow bullshit and low vibrational energies into your life. Go ahead and get rid of it before it starts. When they show you who they are in the beginning, believe them or believe it. All right, so let's get into it. If you know me, of course, my name is Vasori. If you don't, I recorded a video a couple of ways back about being a mistress to messing around with a married man, basically, and also being on the other side, being the wife that was cheated on, or the cheated on wife. Okay, so I've been experienced both sides of that low vibrational activity type of energy. Okay, so earlier today I went to drop off some of my items. Now, if you looked at my previous video, I was telling that story about how I got involved with a married man for like a month or two, and it just wasn't something that I chose to do because, number one, I'm queened up, and number two, I refused to give my body away to someone who didn't deserve it. And then number three, the feeling of being the mistress wasn't my thing. Just not for me, okay? So I cut that off. I just cut it off. It's not for me. But getting to today, this is before I married my husband now, okay, y'all? So my husband knows about this guy. So he works at, let's call him postman, because he works at the post office that I frequent a lot. And today I went in there to drop off some of my packages to get to y'all. I had a couple of orders, and I went a little earlier than normal. As soon as I went in, now I'm looking right as rain, smelling right as rain, hair all the way in place. I try to stay goddessed up every day, okay? Because you live how you are. Same thing for money. You attract what you are. My goddess vibes, I play it up every day. Just what it is. It's different. We'll talk about that later. So I go in the post office, and I look to the right, and I was going to use the machine. He was pulling up the gates at the post office. And as soon as I walked in, I spoke to him. Hey, how you doing? And I went right on, no eye contact, went right on to the machine that I needed to go to. Because if I wasn't married right now, I still would give him no time at all. Because I ain't going to play second or an option to nobody. So, went in there, and he was pulling up the gates, and I spoke. I was cordial, but I said, hey, how you doing? And then I kept it moving. He stood there every bit of about a minute and just stared at me while I was doing the machine thing. And I could feel his presence on my right-hand side, but I paid him no attention at all. Now, as to why I don't have time for that is when you let something go or release something, looking back is not an option for me at all. He chose the path of, okay, he was going home to his wife, giving her all his money and coming over. Me and him did vibe. But I require more in my life. And you're not just going to come to over here to sleep with me or spend time with me whenever you and your wife go through things. Nah. Give her all that energy 100%. You're not going to give me half-ass energy. So that's the reason why I cut it off. Because it was no time available for me. And I'm not that type of feminine energy. I'm a Libra, y'all. All day, every day. I'm very in tune with my mate. I'm very I love touching. I love to be around my husband. I'm just my mate, whatever, my significant other. And there's no way that I was going to be an option in nobody's life. So he just stood there and just looked at me like, the look was more like, ladies, you can relate. Like, damn, I fucked that up. You did, sir. You had your one chance. I had to go. Go on now. Go on. Go be blessed. It's funny. And that was a story because I used to be that kind of woman. That was a long time ago, who used to allow men to cheat on them out. And not allow, but when you know, and then you still stay in that toxic ass environment. That's the thing that I'm talking about. When you allow it and still stay in it. No, I used to be her. That used to be that girl, but not now. Ever. I'm more pulled up than I have ever been in all of my life because of the walk. Getting my mind right, working on me, giving myself the love that I couldn't find in my ex-husband, waiting on him to figure out if he loved me or not, waiting on him to come home. Girl, no, honey. I got my life all the way together. I lost the weight and I started focusing on me. And that look that he gave me, like, damn, I fucked up. And you did. And it's a bye, and it's a no, and it's a never again. One shot deal, boo. You dead. I ain't got time. So I had to come through with that story, y'all, because I'm telling you, don't allow them. When you allow people to do stuff to you and you know that it's it's not allowable, then you need to work on you. You need to work on you. You need to work on your energy, your vibes pulling in. You need to actually not be in a relationship and focus on you. And when you get that love that you need, meaning self-love, then go out and have fun. But other than that, until you can stop wanting someone else to make you happy in order for your day-to-day life to go how you know, day-to-day, somebody loving you makes you giddy inside, but if nobody's loving you and nobody's treating you right, your whole day is off. Y'all, I understand. That is not it. Honey, I broke out of that motherfucking shell a long time ago. Oh, yes, sir. And I've never been so loved in my life. So, that's my story. Let's talk about what I'm doing this weekend. That full moon energy is going to be a fool. Do you hear me? Y'all better get on in it. Go on, get your stuff together. Should have been had it together if you do what I do. And just meditate in it and enjoy this full moon energy, y'all. Release that shit that doesn't matter. Let it go. Let it ride. And don't look back. All right? I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.